Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. This right here, if you don't recognize it, is a Blackwidow pole. This is mainly used for panfish. This is my 10-foot Blackwidow. Let's see what's kicking off over here. Oh, I see a ton of mollies. This is called Planter's Canal. I came here to try and catch gar with the Blackwidow. These Blackwidows are very similar to Tenkara rods, though a lot stiffer. They're more like a cane pole. Most people would relate to them as being like a cane pole in this country. So this is a 10-footer, and it's rated for about 5 to 8 pounds. So we're not looking for absolutely huge gar here. Obviously, we're looking for spotted and short nose, which are going to be anywhere from 1 pound, I should say, on up, but not too much more than 10 pounds. And I don't think we're going to find a 10-pound fish today. So because we're fishing for small gar like that, we're not going to use steel leader, though we are using 20-pound high vis line so I can see it really good. And we've got a 2/0 Kale here. That cork is weighted. If I need more weight, I have some split shot. So we're just going to put that little piece of cut bait on that 2/0, just like that. Let's go look for them. I'm going to start around this culvert first. I was hoping to be able to sight fish some spotted or short nosed gar here. It's a little muddy, but I think we're going to see them nonetheless. I don't see any right now. But one thing we can do is work these margins close to the bank, because the gar like to run these margins and hide and stuff like that to ambush prey. So we can place this around ambush points, like right in here. Let's see if we can find one. A lot of times they'll run out of these ambush points and strike the float first instead, though. I don't see any over here on this side either. I'm just going to set this down about right there, and we're going to let it sit there for about 5 minutes. I'm not sure if there's alligator gar on this canal. I've never seen them. It seems like a really good day to fish for alligator gar because it's so warm today, up to 80. But these water temps in most places in southeast Louisiana anyway right now are a little too low for really active alligator gar. Alligator gar like warmer water. Spotted gar and short nosed gar, they can be active in colder water. There's some right here. See that swirl right there? Yep, that's a gar. Not too big, not too small. Oh, there's a bunch right in here. Been walking back and forth. There we go. He took my bait. Is he still with me? Yeah, I see his shadow just underneath the cork. Let's see, can you guys see that? I think he's just munching on it. It's easier to see the water they're swirling up than it is to see them at first, and I've just been walking back and forth. I'll see some activity down, I'll walk to it, it's gone by the time I get there, then I end up walking back because I see something back behind me. Look at that cork going. We're gonna let him get to know this bait. I don't even know where my landing net is. Well, it's actually in the direction he's going. You got that in your mouth? He's just cruising. Let's get close. Let's let him come on down. If he will. Do you want to turn around right here? Ooh, there we go. Got us a good hook up here. Oh, that looks like that's deep in there. I don't think we're going to need the landing net. Got us a nice little spotted gar. Here we go. All right, I'm happy, I'm pleased that that worked. Looks like we got a swallower. All right, so we've got to get that hook out, and it looks like it's probably deep. Some people are going to disagree with me. There's people that think using a towel on the gar is bad because it takes the membrane off them. But over the years, what I've found is if you cover their eyes, they won't freak out so much when you're doing stuff. And it helps to have this wet, but we're gonna start with it dry because I don't want to put it wet back into the backpack. It's not gonna be that big of a problem for the fish. It also helps you retain a grip on the fish. They do got a lot of muscles, you can see. Let's see where that hook is. Got a lot of teeth. Look at those teeth. Ooh, you got that down there. Here's my little spotted gar. Check that out. All right, guys, that hook was way too down in there. I think he'll be okay. I cut the line. Sometimes it's better to just leave the hook in and release the fish. I'm not keeping this, obviously. I don't like to eat spotted gar. I'd like catching them, though. I think he'll be fine. But if I tried to get it out, I think he would have ended up bleeding and dying. So we're gonna give you a prayer and whoa, okay, ready to go. Let's do one more. Let me show you the cales that I'm using. I believe these are 2/0. Check that out. I see some swirling over here. I'm gonna come up to the road. Oops, nope, it's a turtle right there. Thought maybe there, I saw that disturbance out of the corner of my eye. They're a little spooky today, so I'm trying to be stealthy a little bit. That was a turtle right there. Come on, show yourselves. What I'm looking for is not a disturbance that produces a circle of ripples, more of a ovoelliptic shape or an S shape. There's a gar right here in front of us cruising. That's maybe a little too far. Did you see that? Gar don't tend to make these perfect rings when they top or swirl in the water. It's either going to be an S or kind of ovoelliptic. I did see some activity here, but I'm starting to just pace back and forth. Oh, there we go. We made contact. Yeah, I've just been going back and forth, dipping it in random places, waiting for a second. Did see a little bit of a swirl over here, so I walked back here. And now we're hooked up. You know, if that first fish, I was surprised how fast he swallowed the bait. Usually gar don't swallow it right off. Like on average, they don't. They must be really hungry. I have been observing them gorging on the mollies, which are really thick in here. The mollies and the mosquito fish. Both of those are in the same family. There's common mollies and mosquito fish in here. There might be some other types of mollies. There's quite a few mollies that are in the area. Oh, I stood up and I spooked something right there. Maybe this is a good area to just let it sit. Oh, we're getting a bite. I was about to do a battery swap too. Behind the scenes, I put out an ultralight with a red wiggler on it. I hope this is a gar and not a turtle. Oh, did you see that? Whoa. Ah, that's encouraging. Let me do this battery swap. Man, I'm trying to get the chesty on here. We already got us another bite. Look at that cork moving. We're real close to sunset. It's about maybe 40 minutes away. It's after 6 right now. Sunset is a little bit after 7. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the pole up just gently though, because if he wants to run with it, I'm gonna walk with him for a second. Even though, oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at him running. Oh, damn. Took the bait. I am not short on bait. We're not using big pieces when we're using fillet pieces because they attract them faster. That might be even too big, but let's put that on. Didn't even get a chance to put that. Man, something was hitting that worm. All the worm is still there. Let's put that back out. It's starting to get super active here. I'm glad that it's starting to pick up. We're starting to get bites left and right because I'm kind of tired of walking back and forth. I should not be low on energy right now, but I am, honestly. Something out here is giving me bad hay fever. So when this is all said and done, I'll be glad to leave, go home and take some medicine or something, have a nice cup of tea or something. I'm getting a bite on the cork. Oh, and on the worm. My line just went slack again. Everything's happening at once here. Oh, look at my worm line reorientating. What do we got? Ho ho ho! Look at that angry little bullhead. That's what we got. Yeah, you're right. Well, technically it's not a one fish video because it was feeling like one. Yeah, you're right. You're kind of cute, but I know you're mean. All right, that's going to do it for me. That was kind of fun. Sun is going down. It's going to be dark soon. It's turning into Grand Central Station all of a sudden. Everybody coming and going. This was really, really fun. Definitely, I'm definitely gonna do this again when it's warmer. Yeah, you're right, guys. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.